Hey guys, Ron, Slim Chance Outdoors. I'm out here feeding the deer and thought, I haven't had a chance to edit all the videos from this last deer season. You see them out here behind me with all my babies. I haven't had a chance to finish getting all the videos edited from this last season because things have been so busy. And here it's 8 o'clock and I'm finally getting out here to go feed the deer. That tells you how busy things have been. But thought I'd jump on here, do a quick little video and let you all know that we do have videos coming. We just have to have time to edit them. And if you've watched all of our videos, sorry, the chain wasn't cooperating. So if you've watched all of our videos, all of us are working class guys. We don't do this for a living. We're not sponsored by anyone. We don't make money on YouTube. We're putting together videos, real people going out, trying to self-film, trying to share our moments with you. More importantly, we're just trying to preserve our own moments on YouTube so we can go back and watch it and go, man, that was such an awesome hunt, or man, do you remember when that happened? So just wanted to get on here and, kind of let y'all know we appreciate you subscribing. We appreciate everyone following and watching our videos. Well, we do have videos coming. I just finished editing one video of Moses where he was hunting early season, and he got a doe. I just finished that. I've got video of me getting my first doe with a bow. I'm working on editing that one. I'm trying to edit out some of my language because I got a little excited because it was my first doe with a bow. I've killed, big bucks with a bow. I've killed drop tine bucks with a bow. But never shot a doe, and getting your first does were pretty exciting. At least it was for me. Yeah, just wanted to tell you guys, stay with us. I'm working on it. I'm the one that does all the editing. So I've got 2 little kids. I've been going through a lot since my mother and father passed away the last couple of years. It's been rough. It's been hard to get motivated some days, but I'm trying to do it. We've got a hunt coming up in September that me and my dad had actually planned on doing either this year or next year, and me and a couple of the guys are going to be doing that. My portion is going to be an honor to him because of that, because we were planning on doing this together, but we'll talk more about that when that hunt comes around. I also want to talk to you real quick about how our channel actually came to be. I've met a few people, and that's a question I've been asked, is how did Slim Chance Outdoors come to be? Well, Jimmy, I was hanging out with him. He's a big deer fanatic like me. He was coming over to see the deer that I have in a pen. And yes, I raise white-tailed deer because October through January 15th is not enough time to see deer all the time. And so I've been raising them. I've learned a lot raising them. I mean, I've got a buck sitting in front of me right now that's bigger than anything I've ever shot. And I mean, right now it's, mid-July, and he's, probably pushing 150 inches, and I've never shot a 150-inch buck before. Well, it's pretty cool getting to see something like that, that you've grown and nurtured, and, take care of them when they're sick. I've got one buck. He's 3-year-old this year. He should have been 250 inches. He was 201 last year, but he broke off in both his main beams, broke off at the base on the other side a couple weeks later, and he's got like a spike coming up with some weird stuff coming off of it, as a 3-year-old. So, it is what it is, and we see that same kind of stuff in the wild. But anyways, Slim Chance Outdoors came because Jimmy came over to look at the deer. Me and him got to talking, we became friends, started hanging out, and we were talking one day, and I said, I've been trying to self-film myself hunting, but I don't get enough footage to start my own hunting channel. Would you like to do it with me? And he said, yeah, he'd like to do it, but he didn't have a camera. Well, I had just bought a new camera. I said, here, use this one. You film yourself. I'll film myself and we'll put ourselves together on a channel. And we started talking. It's like, man, is that even going to be enough footage to start a channel? And I had met Ryder, and I knew he was big into hunting, knew he was, you know, into deer and everything. So I called him up and said, hey, Ryder, would you be interested? Yeah, I'd be interested in doing that. So that's how Ryder got on board. As far as the name, that was all come from Jimmy. If I understand the story correctly, and Jimmy, if I'm butchering this, sorry, buddy, but if I understand the story correctly, his brother's nickname was Slim. His brother did pass away, so to honor his brother, he wanted to use Slim in it, and he said, you know what? Anytime you go outdoors, it's a slim chance that you're going to have anything happen correctly, where you're going to be able to get that buck, get that doe, or even see anything. I mean, I sit all the time and don't see a single deer, but it's always that slim chance. So that's how the name came about, and everyone loved it because, you know, it does have multiple meanings for all of us. So just for all of you that wondered how our channel came about, that's how it came about. And now you see Moses in channels. Moses was brought in by Ryder. He's Ryder's nephew. And then, you know, obviously wives and everything that are in it. It's just kind of grown slowly over the last couple of years. But yeah, stay with us. I'm trying to get stuff posted. I'm going to try to get the video that I just completed of Moses out in the next week or two. I'm going to a boat show tomorrow. I'm going to try to film then. And we'll talk a little bit about why we're going to a boat show. I know you guys have seen the previous boat show where we went to Tulsa and we were looking at boats and just having a good time. I'll talk to you about the boat show tomorrow. I've got a few other topics I want to address. We're planning our normal kickoff for the season, our campfire, sit around. We're trying to figure out when we're going to do that because our first hunt this year is in September. So we're getting an early start to our seasons this year. Normally we don't start until October 1, but we're starting in September this year, so earlier than normal. And maybe this year works out and we get a bear. I mean, I've got a lot of pictures of bears. Jimmy and I have been going down to the lease, putting food out for the bears. We've got pictures of, gosh, I want to say probably 4 or 5 big 300 to 500 pound bears this year. Last year, the biggest one we had on camera was like 300 pounds. We've got tons of pictures of little cubs. I had a picture of one mama. She had 3 cubs that came in and she sat at the barrel for 72 hours eating with the cubs climbing up and down all the trees right there. I don't know what's going on right now because I had a bear yesterday morning that decided my camera looked fun to move and bit my camera and was moving it all around the tree and has it swiveled. I actually got a picture of a bear just a few minutes ago walking in front of it, so at least I know my camera's still operational. It didn't get eaten. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get this posted. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, leave us comments. You know, we appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for watching.